This section of the DevTrack product expert training will cover managing your work queues with issue priorities. The topics we'll cover include the simple approach of just having a priority field, the calculated priority value feature within DevTrack, and then managing the priority order for team members and groups. All of the configuration for priority management is done within the DevSuite admin application. You first open up your DevTrack project, and for the simplest approach, we're going to go to the main view GUI design and the description page, and simply define a field that we call, in this case, issue priority, and have a few values here to select for the issue priority for every issue. Now, this is a very simple approach, but it works fine for many cases. If I go to the DevTrack Windows client here, I can see I'm looking at all of the open issues for Terry Johnson, and I can sort by the issue priority field and easily see which one's filtered to the top. Now, where this becomes a little more difficult is if you're looking in a work queue, for example, new software issues. I can see that I have a lot of urgent issues in this queue, and I need to know which of these should I work on next? There's certainly a prioritization that has to happen even within this issue priority. And one approach to that is using the calculated priority value. If I go back to the admin to advanced features and down to issue priority, I've enabled the priority management feature and the priority value, and this allows me to create a weighted combination of field values. By selecting the fields that I want to use here, I can then go to the priority weight and say for platform, if the value is Windows XP, it's a weight of 10. If it's Windows 2000, it's a weight of 5. If the issue priority is urgent, it's a 10, high 8, etc. If it's a bug, I'll call that an 8, and if a new feature, we'll call it a 5. These are arbitrary numbers. You can use any scale that you want, but this allows the system to then create a value based on the weighted calculation of the fields themselves. What I would do then is come to my system menu, my user preferences, and I'm going to add the priority value and the priority order to my issue list. I'll talk about the priority order in just a moment. The priority value now I can sort by, and I'll certainly have some duplicates here, but now I can see that there are some that are rising to the top. If I sort by issue priority for the new software issues, I can see even among the urgent issues, maybe some of them are less urgent than others. So I can use this priority value to really filter the most urgent things. In fact, this one, even though it's a medium priority, came up to the top because of other field values that for this project make it even more urgent. The priority order field allows you to manually manage this. So I can come in here and sort by priority order. In this case, this is the previously set order. And if I right click here, I can go to the priority management view. Now I can begin to say, I think I want to move these things higher up on the list. I'm going to move the priority of certain things up and down. And this is now a manual definition within this queue for things that I want to see prioritized. So regardless of the field value, regardless of the calculated priority value, I can arbitrarily as a manager or for my own queue assign a specific priority order that I want these things done in using the other fields as reference data to help me make that decision.